Test for magnetism using a compass. So how can we test whether an object is magnetic or not, whether it is a magnet or not? So we can use a compass for this to find out whether a substance is magnetic or not. So how can we use a compass? So dear students, one end of compass needle, it normally points to north direction. We all know that its needle, it always points towards the north direction. So what will happen if a magnetic substance comes close to the needle? It will make the needle turn. Means if we bring an object near the compass, near the needle of the compass, we can see. So if it is magnetic substance, then what will happen? It will make the needle turn. The needle will turn towards the substance. And if the needle turns towards the substance, it means that that substance is magnetic in nature. That substance is a magnetic substance. And if the needle doesn't turn towards the substance, it means the substance is non-magnetic. We can't call it magnetic substance. So it is a short test for magnetism using a compass, that if the object is able to turn the needle of the compass, then we can say that the object is magnetic object, magnetic substance, otherwise it is not. Next is a repulsion. Repulsion is called as a short test of magnetism, and we can perform one activity to test whether a given metallic substance, when any substance is magnetic or non-magnetic. Then what we have to do? We have to take a metal and a magnet, then bring one pole. We know that the magnet have two poles, north pole and south pole. Then what we will do? Bring one pole of a magnet near the ends of a metal bar one by one. So firstly one pole, then second pole. If both ends of a magnet get attracted towards the metal bar, then it is not a magnet, it is just a magnetic substance which is attracted from both the ends. It is not a magnet, it is just a magnetic substance if both the ends of magnet get attracted towards that substance. But how we will test? As I said, that repulsion is a short test. If one end attracts and the other end repels, like we have studied that like pole repel and unlike pole attract each other. So if one end attracts and the other repels the metal bar, then it is a magnet, because when there is attraction, south is always attracted to north and north is attracted to south, but when same poles will be there, they will repel each other. So if repulsion is occurring, then surely it is a magnet. We have studied about the magnetic compass. Let us now recapitulate it once again. The magnetic compass, it functions as a pointer to magnetic north, the local magnetic meridian, because the magnetized needle which it has, it always align itself according to the Earth's magnetic field in north-south direction. So without using these complicated words, you should be able to understand that a magnetic compass consists of small bar magnet and a needle enclosed in it, which always points towards north-south direction, and it is of great use for the travelers who are navigating and navigators, because it tells them the directions as where they are traveling, where they are going, in which direction they are moving. It works on the directive property of a magnet, and the compass is kept at any place. You keep it at any place, it will always indicate the north-south direction when it comes to rest position, because it works on the directive property of a magnet. It will always point towards the north-south direction, and it helps the travelers as well as navigators and tells them the direction in which they are traveling. Let's now come to attraction and repulsion theory. What attracts and what repels? Two magnets will be attracted by the opposite poles, and each will repel the like pole of the other magnet. Means, how do you understand this thing? that each magnet has two poles, north pole, south pole. North and north, they are same, they are like, and north and south, they are unlike, they are not same, they are different, they are opposite. And south and south, again, they are same, they are like. So what he is saying, what we have to learn is that like pole always repel. So north will always go away from north. It will try to attract towards the south. It will try to join the south. So this is the theory of attraction and repulsion. That like poles they repel each other, but unlike they attract. Unlike will attract each other. They will try to join. You must have observed while playing. When you play with the magnets, you see in one direction they will attach, they will get attached to each other, while in other direction they will go away from each other. Means then you can understand from this which are the opposite poles. This gives us an idea about the opposite poles, because like repel, same poles will repel, and unlike different pole, opposite poles, they will attract.